Alright, that's good, and let's begin. Alright. Hey viewers, if you're subscribed to me, that's awesome! But if you're not, please do. Oh, I'm not gonna force you, it all depends how you want to do. It's not law, but if it is, you probably want to do that. Oh well. It's your free will. I'm not gonna force you. And besides, I should have done the very last ending about that. Oh well. This is me. Uh, I got two things to talk about. One about magic and the other about me. My friend said, "Why don't you talk about yourself so people can understand what you think and how I breathe?" Well, for instance, me, I work at McDonald's. I do enjoy my job, even though it's very stressful. You're probably saying, "What? McDonald's? How's that even stressful?" Trust me, it is. It's really stressful. It depends if you are a busy McDonald's. Sometimes, maybe if it's a very slow McDonald's. I'm not sure why I'm doing this. Mainly because it's maybe entertaining, maybe, who knows. Oh wow. But it's stressful, depends. It's stressful when it's even busier. It's not as easy as it looks. People will probably say, but that job is easy. You basically have things cook stuff for you. And yes, that's true, but when it comes down, you have to make the sandwiches. We don't have machines making the sandwiches, alright? We have machines to cook the meat, but we don't have machines to make the sandwich. Alright, besides that, I work from 6 till 3 or 2. And when I say 6, I mean 6 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon. Yeah. I sometimes work at the Olympics, which is a great place to eat. I say it's really good. If you live in Kernersville, you probably know what I'm talking about. If you don't, if you're watching this from somewhere else, you're probably gonna say, "I don't know what you're talking about." Are you talking about the Olympics where people go run, jump, and swim and sweat? No, I'm not talking about that Olympics. Sponsors, well. And sponsors for the McDonald's. But the Olympics is a great place. It's a little bit pricey, but the money that you spent really does show when it comes to your plate. You really get a good amount of food. It's really delicious, really yummy. I love eating there. Whenever I get a chance, I do eat. It's really good. Really good. I go to East. I'm in a marching band. I play magic cards. I am weird. People. I'm very forgetful with names. If you're watching this, and if you know me, and I know you, and I don't tell you by your name, I'm sorry. I'm very forgetful for names, and anyone that knows me will say, "Yeah, he really is." For instance, Sierra, if you're watching this, I will say several times I thought your name was Ciara, or what was the other one? I don't even remember what I called you. More or less, I just used her nickname, Ginger or Jinjin, or gingerbread, or syrup. That's no, why. At one point, I thought your name was syrup. Why did I thought your name was syrup? I do not know. And if you're wondering why you're like this, and I'm sorry, but I'm using my phone. I don't have a very expensive camera. And I don't have a place to do this, or I'm doing this in my room when no one's really around, alright? Mother, you're watching this? I'm doing this in secret. But if you're not my mom, please don't tell my mom. Well, I don't think she'll really care. I do several things that she doesn't really care about. But yeah, Um, I do I do talk a lot. Don't really get nervous when it comes to people I don't know. I just gotta have something to connect, like, to talk about. My church, I yeah, I can say that now. First Christian who lives like across the street from me. Uh, this guy named Tim. People usually call him Bussy, or well, yeah, that's basically it. Um, he told me several times, why don't you come to our church and talk about God for for people that don't understand English. Do like the Spanish version of it. He said I can talk well like to people, and people will say he can talk about anything serious. Depends if I actually want to be serious about it. For instance, like, I see things, you probably see things, probably don't connect. But if it does, I'm at least I'm not the only one. I feel that reality is not real. Alright, you're probably saying, what are you talking about? Well, what I'm talking about is that I feel like I'm in this weightless room connected by wires, and I'm in an endless sleep where my mind is in a different place, and this different place is here. This world called Earth. Crazy. And and by the way, that's my dog barking. But besides that, I feel like none of this is real. My brain feels like it's real, but I don't feel like it's real. I feel like everything's a lie. Maybe I'm not even this color, or maybe I'm not even this species. Maybe I'm a test experiment. People are testing on me, and they're trying to see if I can be used, or this machine could be used to trick whatever species or humankind to believing or thinking. Who knows? Maybe I'm right. Maybe you're not even real. Maybe the people who are watching this are not even real, and it's just worked on by crazy scientists who want to see if their experiments work. Maybe. But I don't know. But I just can't say that if it's real and you are there watching my video, at least there's someone with me. I feel like I'm the only one. Everything is a lie. Or maybe the people who I talk to are real, and everyone else is a lie. But that's how I see it. And I will say that I'm not smart. Maybe I wasn't meant to be smart. Maybe everything is run through these cords to my brain, telling me my limitations. Maybe I don't have any limitations. Maybe I could fly. No, I probably can. I probably can, and maybe this is all going in my mind, and I'm just going crazy again. Whichever one. Second, I do talk about it's magic. I talked about magic, and I said it again in this video. Magic the Gathering is a really fun game. It really is. I'm new to it. I'm trying to understand it. I'm better than I was when I started. These magic cards are not cheap. if anyone who is watching and know what I'm talking about, they'll you know if you don't and you are starting or maybe you're beginning, you will say that these cards are not cheap. Some cards are, but there are some that are expensive. I see it. It's not. It's not like Yu-Gi-Oh. It's well, it is, but it's not. They're both strategy games, I will say, but Magic is a little bit complex but easy to understand. You have cards that are mana, you have cards that are spells and instants, and you got creatures, artifacts, and I think that's all. Probably I'm missing something. People are gonna yell at me. And the max low limit that you could have is 60. That's at least what you should have. It can go as high as you want as long as the cards are not the same. Land, it doesn't matter. It can be as more as if you want. It doesn't really matter. But 60 is a good starter. Like no, that 60 is a good amount. That's what I'm trying to say. 60 is a good amount of cards that you should have. And I've been told this by friends, and they're right. 60 is a good amount of cards because I have screwed myself over several times because I had more than I should have had. Sometimes I had 70. One point I have 80, which is not a good thing. I should keep it at 60. May have 61, but yeah. Really fun game. I really can't talk about it as well as my friends because they know about it more than I do. Uh, yeah. That's probably all I'm just gonna talk about. Because like I'm saying, this is new. This is a project, and I want to see if I could get better at this, and make my channel better. And who knows, I may be famous or maybe not. Probably not. I doubt it. But if I do, it's because of you. You who's sitting or standing or in a car, on top of a car, in a plane, on a bike, on your grandma, or probably you are on this device itself, or whatever the reason why you're watching this video, or how you're watching this video, is all because of you. You made this happen. You make me me. You are part of the Sizzling Bacon army. For anyone that subscribes, you guys will be called the Sizzles. You subscribe, you'll become a Sizzle. And if I make videos like years and years later on, I'll probably say like if you've been here with me from the very start, you will now be called General Bacons or something. Depends on what I come up with. But yeah. Oh, that feels good. Enough of me scratching myself. Well, that's all I'm just going to be talking about. So let's do what the Sizzling Bacons do. Cool. And I will see you later. Peace.